Good morning, everybody. It's Kelly from Meadowlark Farm and Dairy, and I just want to share something you guys all probably knew. Turn the phone this direction, and videos are much better and not so narrow. So this morning, the girls want to show you all the animals we have. We have the cows, the geese, the chickens, the horse, the pony. So we're gonna go do that now. Hey Megan, who's this cow? Odie?
That's Miss
Brown. Good morning, Miss Brown. So in our first video, we introduced you somewhat to the animals. We're gonna go through. The girls want to tell you a little bit about each of them. So everybody, just kind of give you an introduction. So this one obviously is Miss Brown. I think I told you yesterday. She's one of our older girls. We've only had her a year, but she was older when we got her. But she's an excellent nurse cow. She's so much more friendly than now, or when we got her last year. I believe she was off of a dairy, and you know, she was used to being milked and ran through chutes, but she didn't know anything about, you know, being around people as far as being loved on and pet and stuff, but it didn't take long. And then who's this, Elsie?
This is Odie.
And what is his full name?
Odo Udo?
Odo Udo?
Yeah.
Which I couldn't remember, so we went with Odie. And like I said yesterday, he's just a nice, chill little steer.
Chill.
And then we have Billy the cow dog, blue heeler. On the first, he'll be about 9 months old. Miss Brown likes to show him off. Then we have our Trixie dog. She's a red heeler mix. She's got to be about 13 years old. We've had her for quite a while. She's kind of been beat up over the years, but she just keeps going.
This is Tim, Pebbles, and Bam Bam. They're our geese. We got them at the feed store, and Mom didn't want me to get one, but then they made me get two. But then they didn't want to leave the third one all by itself, so we got 3 geese for the price of 1 goose.
And Mom didn't want any geese at all.
But now you like them.
But now I do like them. They're not that old. I can't remember exactly, but maybe 3 months? Maybe 3 months old? But they're cool. I do appreciate them more than the ducks. We had ducks last year, but
Oh, that's so cute.
oh, his face looks cute.
Yes.
We had an owl came and wiped out our ducks, which is kind of a surprise. But yeah. So now I like the geese. We need to move their pen. And then now this is our geese. So here's Billy in his doggy pool. He likes to cool down. He loves water.
He likes fresh water.
He likes fresh water. He likes to snorkel in the water too. It's kind of funny. He acts like he's big and tough, but he's really kind of a big baby. But we love him. He's a good boy, huh? And then we do lock up our chickens most of the time, simply because dogs like to eat our chickens. They like to hide under this little picnic table because it's cooler in the shade.
That's Freddy the rooster.
Freddy the rooster. Yep. Our rooster last year got wiped out in the owl attack. So we had to get a new one. Put a post on Facebook, and the neighbors had one, and so now we have Mr. Freddy and he's doing his job. Those chicks we showed yesterday were all hatched out by, this is our this year's meat birds. They're doing really well. I looked up the other day, they were hatched on May 5th. So we'll probably process them about middle of July. Yeah, right about the 15th-ish. Yeah, we're doing good. I'm proud of us. This year we haven't really lost that many. Last year I don't know if it was animals getting them or they were just something happened to them, but other than the 2 that first week, and then we had 1 randomly die about 2 weeks ago, but other than that, out of the 30 ordered, we have 29 left. They sent us 2 extra, that's why. Our group of chickens for laying hens. I used to be the kind of person who always liked them all to be bird rocks. I liked how uniform they looked. They were so cute. Little white and black checks. But I've changed recently in the last couple of years. I kind of like my hodgepodge group of chicks. That you'll see in the back. And now I love all the different colors of the eggs. Even I had 2 white leghorns last year, and they didn't make it through the winter. So I again went to Facebook and searched and found somebody down the road who had a couple white hens, and so now I have some white eggs. I just love the colors. Here's one. The girls found this one out of sight of the pen. I don't know, you can't really tell in the video, but it's like a really light, almost robin's egg blue, green. I don't know, super pretty. But we got the dark brown eggs, the tan ones, the different greens. I even have an olive egger, I think. You know, I just love all the different colors of eggs. It's so pretty. One change. So we're headed out to check on the cows. We're not really going to work with them right this second, but we spotted them clear out in the far corner of the field. Different corner, but the far corner. The girls want to show you guys our big stock tank. And we have, I think, 9 now goldfish. We put 10 in last year, and they were all alive this spring. But one of them just randomly died the other day. It was really hot out, and the tank wasn't as full, so I don't know if it just got overheated. But that is hot, girls, or it better be anyway. So we'll go out, check the fish. There is a pump, and when my husband has time, he wants to hook up a motor to it so we can feed this stock tank. Elsie knows how to kind of pull on it. We think we need to grease it and stuff. It's just one of those things, taking the time, having the time to take to see if it works. But if we could get that going, that would be a bit more convenient. My dream would be to have a windmill on it. Is it crooked? Did the cow rub on it probably? Yeah. The cows are up the hill. One of them homestead way back. As far as our house was a modular they put on the property, I think 2001. So obviously not the original. But out here, again, we're not sure what this was. Maybe it was an old water trough? Possibly. Not sure. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Anyway, mysteries.
Boy, it looks like hot. You want it, Billy?
Don't feed the dogs raw.
No, he'll eat it.
The dog likes to chase and chew on rocks. Yeah, I don't really want to encourage that. Oh my.
I don't want any of these.
You found some beauties?
This is the one I'm gonna pay a regular one, and this one is gonna be
look.
just a bunny holding
Wait,
a
Mom, maybe
He fetched a rock.
Maybe he's sharpening his teeth.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should
shit,
do
here's
it.
another one.
One time we had our pastor's wife when I was a kid. She was into oil painting and beautiful things. She painted a large rock as a ladybug, and then she made a small ladybug for each of us kids. Well, for my mom and us kids. So that was pretty fun. So out here, it's, you know, I think having animals out in the pastures, there's still a lot of weeds. I'm sure we can, things we can do to improve it, but there's so many pretty wildflowers.
Those are pretty blue flowers that go over there and over
Yeah, there's
there.
some pretty blue flowers.
There's a lot of flowers in the
And
pasture.
there's like some yellow and some orange, white, yellow.
It's definitely interesting. We got a windbreak over there. Windbreak up by the house.
No, ladybug walk.
Your ladybug crop.
Is it invited? Don't. He like jumped.
He like stopped. Urch.
Like
I think. Oh, that's so small here.
Sorry about that. I got stung by a little bee or something. The girls were commenting about all the different flowers in the field. Again, we got the orange. Sure, we can Google it. Some pretty blue ones. Some yellows. I think that one might be cow vetch. I think I've looked at that.
So this one is the Easter bunny with an egg. This one's the ladybug, and this one's I'm gonna paint fireworks on.
Ooh.
That's what she's gonna
So it's gonna be like all the different holidays. Fun.
Oh yeah, 'cause you have Easter. Yeah. A ladybug and
Yeah, you can see. I mean, the rocks. You know, during the winter, the erosion and the freeze and thaw cycles, it just pushes up the rocks. There's just so many neat things. We haven't found. I don't think we've found any fossils or anything. Yeah, but that was probably just. You know, this is a cow pasture, antelope or cow. Something. Oh, yes. Here's Lou. Where Lulu? Where Lulu? So in introducing the animals, we have the amazing Lou. She is half Great Pyrenees, which after we got her, I found out Pyrenees tend to wander, and half lab or something along those lines. So she's a nice dog, but she loves raw chicken, which is not good when you want chickens for eggs and such. So, yes, Emily was looking at the cow trail. She thought it was interesting because I think their field trip, she just finished 5th grade, and they went on a field trip. I can't remember exactly where, somewhere up near Torrington, and saw some of the Oregon Trail ruts, which she thought was interesting. She's like, wait, this is kind of like that. I mean, obviously not.
Yeah, those like digs in the ground for like the wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Print. Gee, is it from patches? Or
Okay.
cattle? That looks itty bitty. Yes, and that's our patches. Honey? And watch out, there's a hole. So here's a pile of rocks. I think the previous people who lived here had kids and they probably piled them up. But that just shows you some of the larger ones we have out here. We've gathered some, taken them up to the house to make, to put around the edge of a flower bed. Those are some really big ones. Maggie, are you going to be able to carry all those?
I just have 3 more.
Still like 78-ish.
This is the field that we went home with.
Yes, yes. So up on the hill, I'm totally guessing, maybe a 3-acre pasture pen is where the cows overwintered. And on this property, most of the fence, it has wood fence posts with wire, but it's slick wire. It doesn't have any barbs to it, so the cows just walk right through it. So we have them pretty much fortified up here in this top pasture during the winter, because of course they had to be fed hay. Now that the pasture's grown up a bit, we ran a hot wire starting at that corner here. Lost the focus. Anyway, up there. And then down around, all the way up, across the front of the property, over to the road, out and around. And we had to screw on. I use screws instead of nails. I would have gone crazy if I used nails. The connectors to the wood posts. All the way around. I don't know how many. I think I bought at least 8 bags of 8 or more bags of 25 pins connectors, hot wire connectors. 2 rolls of hot wire. We have a little bit left, but each roll was about 2,200 feet. So that's over 4,000 feet we ran all the way back up to here.
I walked through my soul. Mama, I walked through my soul.
Yeah. And that took us, we didn't work, I mean if we'd have worked a full day on it, we probably would have gotten done, but it took us about 2 half days, so probably a full day to get that all up, but it was kind of fun. That was during the hot part of the, was it fun, Emily? Or was it too hot? It was hot.
Fun and hot.
That's why I bought a big thing.
Yeah, we did bring water. And then the girls would sit on the back of the pickup and hold a spool of wire on a rod, and then I would drive slowly and let it string out. So that was kind of fun.
The laundry.
Anywho. So yeah, that's the field. And now they're out here. Maybe this evening and this afternoon we'll bring the cows up to work them in the chutes. We did it yesterday, of course, but sometimes we skip a day. Just depending on how busy. With the girls are swimmers, so that's most afternoon, evenings.
I'm a swimmer.
Yes. You're a girl.
There's also cacti out here.
Cactus. Yeah.
I saw one.
Cactus. There's some nice little, again, I don't know the different types. There's little barrel cactuses make a beautiful pink, purple, fuchsia flower. We have some, I believe these are yucca. Yucca, this little patch of that. They're blooming. And then Elsie and her right, there was something about the hill I should have mentioned. What do you want to say, girls?
In winter, yeah, it's good for sledding.
Yeah, that's one thing about we don't have to go far for sledding. Now, can't usually drive the pickup out here because it's too far, so we have to trudge through the drifts of snow, come out here. It's pretty fun to slide down. Yeah, then the horse is like, what are you guys doing? But it's pretty fun. Is that Elsie? Oh, wow.
This is probably where they got off the horse.
Oh, yeah, they're a lot bigger.
Cactus.
Cactuses.
Look at that one.
I found like a goldish one.
I found a red and blue one.
That is interesting, huh? I wonder what that one is.
I haven't found
You're right,
this
there's a lot.
one.
There's a lot more large rocks up here.
Look, it's orange. Kind of orange goldish color.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like this
Kind of like
one.
that, huh?
And then those are the ones, you know, big ones.
This is like a whole bunch of.
So the interesting thing about a majority of these rocks is they're all smooth over. So they must have been from an ancient
Like this
riverbed, or if it was all underwater, or a big flood. Yeah, there's some. Ooh, that one's shiny. Smooth. Like a piece of marble or something.
There's like a little shiny.
Anyway, so many fun rocks.
Mommy, look at that. Glittery.
Ooh, yeah, got some fool's gold, maybe.
Mama, those look like white spots.
It's a pretty neat property. Ooh, look at this hidden gem. Got like a pinky color to it. Oh, oh, and here she's looking for snacks.
No, these aren't snacks, these are rocks.
Yeah, let's not eat rocks, Pep.
And then we got patches
She's a good girl.
somewhere.
Like I said, she's probably she's in her mid-20s. I don't know exactly how old, but she's excellent condition.
Peppa licked the rock.
Pretty easy life. A little bit.
Peppa licked the rock.
She's a little stiff on side. What are you doing, baby girl?
Do I sniff this?
Don't eat the rocks. I don't think it's
Yeah, I got her when my parents live in Oregon, is where I grew up. When we got married and moved out here, my husband shipped her and his horse, and she's followed us along ever since. Yes,
She's a nice school.
she's a good girl. She just wishes
We
she
named
had
her
snacks.
Peppa because when she was little.
Here's Patches. He came to say hi, but now he's grumpy because nobody had snacks.
also got because Billy's chasing.
Oh, is Billy being a stinker? Patches loves Emily. If Patches ever gets loose,
I can catch him.
Emily's about the only one who can catch him, unless he happens to have a hot rod. So in a previous video, previously I forgot to mention that, so Patches is a gelding, and Pepper is a mare. Pepper is actually an Appaloosa. Both of her parents were the leopard spot Appaloosas. Think about like Dalmatian coloring. And when I got her, I think she just turned 3. She was a really dark, gray, roan, beautiful. And then I moved to Colorado, and it was like 6 months later we shipped them out. And she was this light gray with freckles. Her freckles have come more and more as she's gotten older. She's still pretty, but it's not what I originally bought.
She's older.
But again, it's the graying gene, which I kind of knew about because when I was a kid, my grandparents took us to the Lipizzaner Stallions show, and like those colts are born black and then they turn to the white.